Also in here, we've got SMSU as a rival, and we also got SDSU in there. Pretty cake schedule, but we're pretty bad. So if we can get a couple wins to help recruiting. We do have the annual Minnesota State, Minnesota. I could have started with that, but I didn't think that'd be a good start to the schedule. As we advance to next week, I did put them in the MAC along with SMSU, NDSU, and SDSU, and I believe I made it divisions. I just think that's a little better for football. Let's just see. I like that better. Let me make sure. Yeah, Division 1 here with the classic schools, and then I got Toledo, Northern Illinois, Bowling Green with those 4. SMSU is pretty good, can compete right away. These 3 are going to be bottom dwellers, but we'll see how they fare and compare to us. So FCS Midwest, let's get into it and try to just play offense here this first game. I haven't previewed this field in person, but the uniforms, as you can see, look sick. He's got gold, the white also, purple, and then I believe there's a blackout, yeah, with the their logo. There's also a state, so there's like a green, kind of like the Timberwolves-esque, so I'm really excited to try out these uniforms. The field looked really cool when I download it, so we'll see. SMSU looks really nicely done. I mean, pretty basic there, the gold, brown, and white. So hopefully this looks good. Of course, it's raining for the first game. Oh, yeah, this looks awesome. A little bigger stadium than real life, but awesome. And that guy missed a block right away. This is not going to be an easy win. We cannot lose to an FCS team. We got Tyler Olson, a senior. I haven't really looked at the roster. I believe we have a decent running back. I used this roster when I did a SDSU Dynasty. Probably a lot of running the ball, especially in the rain here. Big stadium. Looks like maybe Rose Bowl. No, it looks like the Notre Dame field, huh? I don't know about the arm strength here. Williamson, I think he's a junior wide receiver. Probably going to get targeted all the time. FCS Midwest team, I think, is an air raid. I've played East most of the time when I've done Dynasties, which is an option team. So this will be a little bit different. Don't know if he can run. Good enough to get out of the pocket. Good start. First down, Mavericks. Keep the ball on the ground here. It's wet. Good block. He's got a little bit of speed there. I think the backup's okay too, so I think early in the Dynasty he'll have to run. Tyson's in the game. See, a little bit faster. I think he feels like it. I just remember this default team builder roster. I'm running the ball pretty well. Oh no! What the heck was that? I thought he had the cross, but okay, all right. Screen. I don't know how good the linemen are. Probably not very. Give the ball to Buford Jr. as the third string running back, it looks like. I don't mind them subbing in running backs. Keep them fresh. The wear and tear, can add up into this game. I thought the end zones looked pretty cool. With kind of that wilderness with the purple and black. Nothing too fancy, but still pretty clean. It'll definitely be fun to play at SMSU and see how they look. I figured Mankato was probably the better team to do a dynasty with. Probably a little bit more well-known. Minnesota State, a little bit more realistic. Not that they'll ever be D1, but hey, St. Thomas is in basketball, so I mean, you never know. Page, did he hang on? No, he can't. He can't, and this is tough in the rain. Throwing down here. Try to run a little option. I don't think we have the speed for this. As long as it's a give. He's in. Wow. He extended for the goal line. See how good our kicker is. Haven't kicked in a while. Have to get back into the swing of things here. 7-0. 13 plays, 81 yards. We're going to sim a little bit of defense here. Up, jump ahead. Next play. Just to go a little bit quicker. Hopefully we can get a win here. I mean, knock on wood. I don't want to jinx anything and lose a game we have to win this season. I'm going to take off running here. First down and more. You can run a little bit against this FCS team. I don't know about once we get to the big-time schools, but I kept the schedule pretty easy. I should have probably scheduled a ranked team, but that's okay. He didn't get one down. Tried to secure the catch there, but we got the Gophers. It wanted us to play UConn as a rivalry game. That would have been fine. I think I ultimately took it off. I think at the end of the year, the MAC schedule starts really early. So I think I got some weird, 3 non-conference games in the middle of the season. 2 in the middle, 1 at the end. I think it's just New Mexico. I don't want to get fired early. I want to rebuild this team. So we got to win a couple games here. So season 2, I'll probably make a little bit tougher, and I'll try to. Oh, I'm not paying attention there, but I'll try to do that. And also this year we'll go to Minnesota. The Gophers will come to us next year. So we'll have a couple games against the Minnesota schools. Hopefully, eventually get to the Big Ten, and it'll be a Big Ten matchup. But for now, we're in the MAC with, we'll call our sister school SMSU. We got some lanes here. Oh, pancake! He's going to be short. We got a decision to make now. I think we go for it with the trusty QB sneak. A 70 overall quarterback's not bad. And we will get the first down. See if they press up here. We've got one-on-one. If he comes off the edge, we throw to him. Nope, it's a give. There's nothing going there. Go back to the read option and pray for a give. They've got an extra guy. It's got to be a give. Nothing. God, this is just tough to score here in the red zone. We're this close to the goal line. They go with this slant here. Empty is bold. I don't like going empty. I don't want a QB draw either. The running back into here. Bold move to run it, but that's what we're going to do. That's what we're supposed to be good at. Tyson's in. 2 different running backs with the score. Mavericks on the board. It's the Heisman pose. 2 carries, 10 yards. Yep, I don't think a backup MAC running back is going to win the Heisman, but I love it. A good crowd here for the opening game, as we're going to go ahead and sim some defense. 4th down again, we get a stop. We're going to jump ahead here. Just see how it's going. Next quarter, they get a field goal. They get another field goal. And halftime, we are ahead 14-6. It's their ball. Like I said, this is probably going to be a long dynasty rebuild. We're almost built in the day. Eventually, the goal is to maybe move to the Big Ten. Maybe it's more realistic to move to the Big 12, a little bit different. We'll just see. On the goal line is not what we're looking for. See if we can go 99 yards. Interesting. Still a 4-man box. Does Strickland have the speed? He does not. Still positive yards, but he doesn't have the speed. That could have been a big play. I am scared to pass down here. This team, can he get to the second level? Oh, and Strickland fumbles. Can he get the ball? Perkins gets the ball. Perkins gets the block, and he goes and gets the ball. We're going to put some run chew clock because I just want to really win this game like 21-13 13, something like that, in the rain. And here comes Tyson. It looks like they're splitting reps, which I don't mind at all. I don't know if something's on in the settings here, but I like both of these running backs. Gonna throw this bubble here, get some positive yards out to Page. Looking good with the back plate and the arm sleeve. Haven't really targeted Williamson. I like that one-on-one in the slot. That one's dangerous throw. Saw the blitz. Needed to get it out just a tad earlier before he got to that linebacker. He was open early. So we'll get the ball back. Minute 43. Might be a little longer video here as I had a little bit of an introduction. We'll try to do these shortened games here. Maybe hop in every once in a while. Try to keep them 15 minutes. We'll just kind of see how long they take. Strickland up the middle. Close to a first down.
I don't even think they're going to bring out the change to measure this. Keep pounding away at this defense and make
see what they are in. I like that matchup, Williamson there, but I don't have the courage to throw it up, especially in this rain on 3rd and short. So we're going to let the clock run out. It's going to be the end of the 3rd. Minnesota State up 14-6 on FCS Midwest. Good start early, but offense slowed down a little bit, kind of trying to take care of the ball. Don't fumble. Oh, as we miss a block, but Strickland still makes something out of nothing. He's got 80 yards on the day.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows
one more score could do it.
He's looking at his playlist and he's saying, which runs
really interesting to see. Must be some settings they put. Williamson moving around. Haven't really targeted him. We're going to need to get him the ball when they're pressing, but right now we're doing too good on the ground. I like him in some of these crossing routes. Just been scared. Should have probably been a pick earlier in the drive. Olsen's gotten out of the pocket and ran well when needed. Here's Strickland on the side, trying to truck people over. He's up to 96. See if he can get to 100 in the opening days. Tyson comes in the game, though, after that run. Really sharing reps. Here's Tyson with a burst of speed, but right into the guard. Couldn't even adjust to move. 3rd and a long yard. Page across the middle. There's a touchdown. First passing touchdown of the year for Olsen. And caught by Page. Sophomore from Iowa. Should be 21-6 as FCS Midwest gives it back to Minnesota State. This game's all but over. Could have Williamson here.
They'll start this drive with a pass.
And not a great look. Probably not a great decision by me, but we wanted to force the target to Williamson. We'll run the ball here on 2nd and 10, which not statistically the best thing to do. But when we're up by 2 scores, 2-minute warning coming, seems like a good idea. As Olsen's going to take off, hang on to the ball. That should take us to the 2-minute warning. I'm not going for it, but I just want the clock to run. And as it's not, it's going to be the 2-minute warning. We'll kick a field goal, probably sim the game here. It's going to be a Minnesota State Maverick win. 1-0 on the young season. We got NDSU next week, FCS powerhouse. But the storyline is, SDSU, NDSU, a lot of transfers, so they're not that good in this game, is what we'll say. That's what we'll say, being only upper 60s in overall. SMSU, whoever made them, must have liked them, so they put them in the mid to upper 70s in overalls, but that'll be a fun challenge. As we jump ahead to the end of the game, Minnesota State is going to go ahead and win this one 24-6. Great first start to the game. Thanks for tuning in. Week 2 coming up soon.
You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes, but at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made